You are listening to the Well-Connected Twin Cities podcast. I'm your host, Cynthia Shockley, and I'm here to learn alongside you through meaningful conversations with health and wellness practitioners. This is your time to experience some mindset shifts, learn practical tips, and get excited about what is possible. We want you to own the power of choice in your personal well-being journey. Let's discover what's possible right here in our Twin Cities community. In today's episode, we sit down with Macy Grishaw, a licensed massage therapist and the proud owner of Lymph Lounge, Minnesota's first and only spa exclusively devoted to the luxurious modality of Brazilian Lymphatic Drainage Massage. We learn what a lymphatic drainage massage is and how much it affects the various systems in our body. We find out what conditions can be supported with a proper lymphatic drainage massage and even take away some drainage massage techniques you can do from home. We also get to know Macy more and why she decided to devote her practice to this specific modality. Born and raised in St. Paul, Minnesota, Macy embarked on a journey of holistic healing after earning her bachelor's degree in social work from St. Cloud State University. Discovering her passion for healing others transcended emotional support offered through social work. Macy pursued training as a Reiki practitioner that naturally led her into the realm of massage therapy. Throughout her massage schooling, Macy found herself captivated by the body's innate ability to self-healing, particularly through the intricacies of the lymphatic system. Despite the scarcity of resources on lymphatic drainage massage upon her graduation, Macy's determination led her to establish her own practice in St. Paul. Driven by an unyielding commitment to her craft, Macy immersed herself in research, ultimately uncovering the transformative potential of Brazilian lymphatic drainage massage. With triple certification in hand, 2 of which she is nationally recognized, Macy now dedicates her expertise solely to this esteemed modality at her spa. For Macy, massage extends beyond mere relaxation. It's a conduit for empowerment and holistic well-being. Through her work, she strives not only to provide exceptional massages, but also to empower and teach her clients how to reclaim control over their health and vitality. Thank you to our sponsors, Human Powered Health, the Minnesota Institute of Ayurveda, and Harvest Health and Wellbeing that make this episode possible. All right, here we are with Macy Grishaw. How are you today?
I am good. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I know I have heard about lymphatic drainage, and I know lymphatic work is something that's, I think, coming to the surface more so in like how important it is for all the things going on in our body, but there's still so much that I feel like isn't necessarily mainstream. So I'm excited for us to have this conversation and talk about your modality in particular, because it's not something that's around here very much at all.
Yes. Yes, I'm very excited to bring it here. I'm the only massage therapist certified and licensed in my particular modality in Minnesota. So I feel so honored and blessed to be able to bring this to Minnesota and offer it to everyone that wants to experience it and just reap all the benefits, not only the aesthetic, but the health benefits of lymphatic massage, of just massage in general, just being able to detox and flush out things that we didn't know we hold on to and really experiencing something new and different. So I'm really grateful to be able to share this experience with everyone.
Yeah, wonderful. And I'm a big fan of massages in general. I make sure to get one consistently. But why don't you start by telling us a little more about the lymphatic system? So if someone has no idea what the lymphatic system is, what it does, give us the rundown of what you typically might share with someone who has no idea.
Yes, so our lymphatic system, think of it like your waste system. Its main job is to collect all the waste, the toxins in our body, and extra fluid and process it out in a sense. So the lymph nodes, and that's maybe a term a lot of people have heard of, your lymph nodes, like behind your ears, when you get a sore throat, you feel that swelling, or in your armpits. Their job, they work as like a processing center. So they collect fluid, toxins in your body, process it out, and then gets out through your waste. And so I really just like to paint that picture for my clients of your lymphatic system is your detox system, is your waste system. It wants to collect the garbage and get it out of your body. And it really is important with water retention because we hold on to a lot of water just in general through stagnation, through our diet. Our body tends to hold on to things, and without pushing it out manually or exercising muscle contraction, then it just sits there. So it's something that a lot of people don't know they need it until they get the massage and they're like, oh my goodness, I feel lighter. I feel like a feather. I feel like things are moving through my body like I've never felt before. And it's really exciting, and it's really fun to see everyone experience that.
Yeah. I'm curious, what is it that even causes some of that like stagnation in the lymphatic system? Is that something that just is going to happen for everyone, or is there like certain things that cause that to happen?
Yeah, so our body, we process about 5.5 gallons of fluid, and that can be lymph, blood, and metabolical waste. So our body, we process that every day, that 5.5 gallons, and about a gallon of that is left over in our body, just sitting there. And what happens is that it seeps out through the bloodstream. And if we aren't actively moving and we're sitting all day, especially at a desk job, that the lymph system relies on our muscles to contract in order for it to move. There's no pump system to it. So if we're sitting stagnant all day, in a sense, working, that fluid just sits there. And it takes a really long time for it to go through the lymphatic system to get processed back out. So essentially, yes, everyone has water retention. Everyone has that fluid buildup. It's just about how quickly you process it and how quickly you, like your daily habits. If you're moving every day, you're getting a walk in, you have good sleep patterns, you're detoxing your body daily. Those things all play into a factor into why we experience the water retention and the swelling and things like that.
Gosh, and especially with the pandemic and the work from home culture and sitting at your computer all day, I'd imagine that there's just a lot of that buildup. And
Yes.
so it sounds like moving your body is helpful to get things moving, but then lymphatic massage is something in particular that can really work that system. Can you tell us what happens in a lymphatic massage and what some of those benefits are? So you said your clients leave feeling lighter, feeling good, but can you get into more detail about what's happening there?
Absolutely. So when you look at it as a whole, it does look like a normal massage. It's performed on a massage table. You come in, everything's set up as a normal massage. The main difference is I focus on moving the fluid in the direction of the lymphatic system. So the lymph only flows one way. So I'm pushing the fluid to the closest lymph node to be processed out. With a normal massage, you're working on tissues, muscles, and it's more, the directions are different, the movements are different. So I'm working in the way of the lymphatic system, pushing it to the closest lymph node. I like to think of it like a dance. I'm really listening to your body, focusing on where I feel you're holding water, where things are moving quicker. And then I also use a vacuum machine, which is like a cupping mechanism where I'm pulling the lymph and the blood fluid up to the surface so I can push it easier to the lymph nodes. And that really speeds up that blood flow, that lymph flow, that detoxing, and just really gives you amazing, almost instant results. Like you instantly feel like that, oh, like this stuff has been sitting here forever and I can feel it going through my body. So it's really honestly amazing.
And I know you specialize in Brazilian lymphatic drainage massage. What would you say is specific to that school of thought on lymphatic drainage?
Yes. So when we're looking at the two, Brazilian lymphatic and then just manual lymphatic drainage massage, Brazilian lymphatic drainage massage really focuses on preventative methods. So in Brazil, lymphatic massage is a daily thing. Men and women do it from a young age all the way up to older ages. It's a daily thing to detox your body, to flush out this fluid retention, and it's really focused on preventative. In Chinese medicine, there's a belief that all diseases come from stagnation. And I believe the Brazilian culture connects to that as well, where we don't want to hold on to anything. So let's push everything out. Let's get it out every day. No stagnation in our body so that sick cells can't grow. And when we look at manual lymphatic drainage massage, the more common one in the United States, it's more of a reactive method. So when you already have lymphedema, when you already have some of these health issues where you're just holding on to all this water, you have all this swelling, then you're referred to lymphatic specialists that they can drain that. So really, yes, the two main differences, preventative and reactive, in a
Mm.
short.
Yeah, yeah, to be able to really make sure you don't get to that critical point where now you have a diagnosis and now
Yeah.
your body's completely out of alignment, but to be able to have that consistency, that preventative aspect where you're keeping your body moving without that stagnation.
Absolutely, yes. And I forgot to mention too, another perk of Brazilian massage, lymphatic massage, is body contouring. So I do focus on contouring the body as well. So that's just a fun kind of perk aesthetic of it, but it really is truly more so a preventative massage, more so than just for the aesthetic.
Yeah. All right. So the body contouring is something that just comes with the Brazilian lymphatic massage.
Yes, absolutely. So in our belly, we hold on to a lot of water because we have so many lymph nodes and we have so many lymph vessels. So when I drain your belly, you see a dramatic difference. A lot of my, you can see a lot of my before and after pictures where clients within one session, their bellies are significantly, I guess for lack of a better word, smaller. And it's a perk, the aesthetic of it, but it truly is a testament to how much water we hold on to and how important it is every day and to focus on our lymphatic system, because in just an hour, less than an hour, I can show you how much your water you're holding on to and how beneficial it is to release that out of your body and how important it is. So yes, it really is. It's exciting.
This podcast is made possible by the Minnesota Institute of Ayurveda. It is a local, woman-owned, private licensed career school that provides evidence-based health and wellness training and certifications, integrating the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda with conventional healthcare to make it incredibly accessible to our communities across the metro. Find out how an advanced Ayurvedic practitioner or health counselor certification might amplify your career opportunities. If you want to enhance your wellness practice skills or explore a new career, please contact the Minnesota Institute of Ayurveda. They are accepting applications for fall 2024. Learn more at www.mnayurveda.com. This podcast is supported in part by Human Powered Health, a human performance lab in Edina that combines best-in-class assessments, technology, and expert recommendations to help you achieve your health and performance goals. From running gait analysis to DEXA body composition scans, they offer assessments for all levels of wellness. Claim your free 15-minute virtual consultation by visiting get.wellconnectedtwincities.com/HPH. Yeah, gosh. And you keep mentioning, that you're working with these lymph nodes and we've got a ton in our belly. Can you explain what a lymph node is and how many do we have in our body?
Yeah, so we have about 600, give or take. Everyone is a little bit different. And a lymph node is like a bean shaped structure. And its main job, it's like a hub. It's like your dump site in a sense, where all the fluid, the trash, everything goes to your lymph node and it processes out the toxins. It can detect illnesses, sicknesses, bacteria. And so it really is a detox center in a sense, you can think of it as. And we really focus on the main ones. So we have the ignagle, which is in our groin area, axillary in our armpits, and then our clavicle lymph nodes. And those are our main ones that we, through the massage, I work with. And then also you can work with at home to just really focus on those and bringing the fluid to those areas of your body to really help drain and get rid of a lot of that water.
I see. So being able to work with those nodes. And are there specific lymph node areas or ones that you typically are really working?
Yes, so those three, the ignagle, axillary, and then your clavicle ones. So those are
Those are
your low belly, your armpits, and then your clavicle area.
yeah. And in Brazil, when people are doing this on a daily basis, are those the ones that they're also focusing on?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And they're very easy because lymph nodes are little, like I said, little tiny beans. So there's no wrong way to do it. You can just palpate over that area of your body and you're going to hit it inevitably because they're so little that it's very easy to do at home and it's very easy to pick up like little habits that can really help increase your lymphatic system and increase your lymph node productivity. So it's really easy to do at home because you don't have to do it in a specific way because there's so many of them. You can just, any area you touch, you're pretty much going to touch a lymph node within that spot of your body. You come to see me to get the drainage, but you really need to take habits at home and really focus on things, your daily life, like what you're doing, having a good routine, having a healthier diet. And it's really important to have those resources at home so you can make the most out of every massage.
Hmm. Yeah, so you can smoosh it around and you're like, all right, I'm at least giving those little beans a squeeze.
Yes.
And so now let's say people are trying things on their own. What would be a sign or indication for them to maybe just go get a lymphatic drainage massage? What are some of the signs that it's time to get some professional support?
Absolutely. So, in general, the first sign I think would be swelling or water retention. I have a lot of clients saying that I feel puffy, I feel swollen, I feel that my legs and ankles always feel heavy. That is, I would say, the number one reason a lot of my clients come to me is that heaviness. And that would be more on the, I guess, more physical side of it and things like that. But also brain fog, fatigue, maybe some digestion issues. All of those things are connected to the lymphatic system, getting sick a lot. Your lymphatic system and your immune system are best friends. So if one is off, the other is off. Those would be some main reasons to come get a massage. And then on the other side of that would be post-surgery. I have a lot of clients that come post-surgery after any elective, non-elective surgeries, and getting those toxins out of your body, getting all that fluid that's been essentially pumped into you through surgery out of your body is going to speed up your recovery. It's going to improve your results, and it's going to get you up and moving so much quicker than just letting that fluid just sit in your body.
It sounds like this lymphatic drainage massage is really helpful for things like bloating, for things like fatigue, for just that refreshing that your body needs, that your mind needs. But I'm curious if you have clients with specific conditions that come through your doors and they start to see improvements in their conditions. Do you mind sharing if you see a trend there?
Absolutely, yes. So I do see a lot of cancer patients. I see a lot of autoimmune patients or clients with autoimmune disorders. IBS is a big one that I see, which the detoxing really helps with kickstarting the digestive system. I also see a lot of clients with just in general inflammation. So whether that be from athletes coming in with inflammation in their body, even acne, where there's just an overload of toxins in the body, and you can see through that detoxing the improvements through there. And then also a lot of hormone regulation. So clients who are dealing with a vast variety of hormone treatments that they're doing, but this can really help in that process. And then also a lot of pregnancy and postpartum clients. So when we're pregnant, we retain up to 50% more water or of the water. And a lot of my clients need that detoxing throughout their pregnancy and then also postpartum with C-sections, with being on IVs throughout the labor. They really need help getting that fluid flushed out of their body.
Mm. Yeah, that's really good to know. So being able to just know when it's a good time to get some support. And let's say, because I know you've got Lymph Lounge, which is, I love the name. And let's say someone is listening and they're like, yes, I want to try this out. I want to do a lymphatic drainage massage. But then they see maybe you're too far away or you're harder to access for them. And they're looking for a different kind of provider. What are some ways that they can find a provider that's going to work for them? What are they looking for in a lymphatic drainage specialist?
Yes, it would start with a search, searching for either a massage therapist or there are other practitioners that do lymphatic massage, not necessarily only massage therapists. So finding someone close to you, local, and then just having a conversation with them and sharing your goals and more importantly, maybe your symptoms, what you're experiencing and how you think lymphatic massage in your mind, what benefits you're looking for, and then seeing if what they offer aligns with that. And I think having a conversation with your provider is key because you'll figure out quickly their qualifications, even without them saying it to you, if what they're replying to your questions it aligns with what you're looking for, and if they have a good just base knowledge of the lymphatic system, of massage, how it goes, how they coexist. And like I said, you can quickly figure out if your views align, and just making sure that it's right for you and that you feel comfortable with the provider, because that's key.
Yeah, and that's something I know we really think is a huge importance for people when they're looking for providers is finding someone who just on that like energetic personality level also feels like a good fit, because then your nervous system's at ease, you feel better when you're going in, coming out. I think that's great to just have that conversation, see how you feel with that person, and then to just ask those questions and share your vision of what your health can look like, to see if they're resonating, if they're aligning, and what they provide is going to be supportive in that journey. Are you looking for ways to improve your well-being outside of a traditional office visit? Explore the tangible benefits of nature-based healing with this free guide from Harvest Health and Wellbeing. Step into the serenity of the great outdoors and experience the immediate relief it offers from the stresses of modern life. Our guide is grounded in research, offering evidence-based methods to address personal and systemic burnout and promote overall health. From the simplicity of short walks to the science-backed practice of forest bathing, each technique is designed to bring impactful results right outside your own door. Download your free copy today and embrace the healing wonders of nature. 13 evidence-based ways nature promotes health and reduces stress and burnout includes the latest research on nature-based healing, reflection prompts, micro-mindfulness practices, and healing imagery. Get your copy at free.harvesthealthandwellbeing.com/nature. Well Connected exists to help you discover the practitioner that aligns with your values. We believe that finding the right fit should be simple and maybe even fun. When you visit wellconnectedtwincities.com, you can search for local practitioners by categories like chiropractic or herbalism, or you can search by condition or symptom in the directory to find practitioners of various healing modalities who can help. Discover over 100 local practitioners, browse articles, take classes, and listen to interviews by these very practitioners to learn who is the right fit for you. No matter what it is, we are here to help you say yes to the next stop on your healing journey. I know this is a passion of yours, and so I want to pivot and actually talk about you and your business, because like you said, it's helpful to have a conversation with your provider. How did you end up creating your business around lymphatic massage and decide that this is the path for you?
Yes, that's a loaded question. In very simple terms, I come from a family of fighters and survivors. Both of my parents are cancer survivors, and I quickly learned the importance of health, physically, mentally, emotionally, and how what we put in our body, how we treat our body, really sets a tone for our lives and the longevity of our lives. So I really took a liking to just always helping others and always just being in the realm of what filled my cup was just being around others and helping them. So I got my degree in social work and quickly figured out that wasn't necessarily my path, then got certified in Reiki, and that naturally led to massage. I just took a liking to the lymphatic system and truly got inspired by Rebecca Ferre when I heard her on a podcast. Once I hook onto something, it's all in. And truly learning how powerful the lymphatic system was, I got hooked. I couldn't stop. It just took over my business, and I'm so grateful.
Mm. Yeah. And sometimes things that you're really interested in, it's really fun to see how it might resonate with your clients. And then people
Mhm.
start to refer based on this specific thing. And so it sounds like it was just a merging of what you're passionate about and then eventually like what people started really wanting and out of your business too.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
That's awesome. I'm curious, what was your first experience with a lymphatic drainage massage yourself?
Yes, since there's no one, at least that I have found in Minnesota, that does it, I did it on myself for the last 3 years and taught some family members how to do it on myself or how to do it on me. And bless my husband because he's tried to and failed. But I recently, when I was in LA, I got one done and it was amazing. I felt that euphoric feeling that my clients leave, like say that massage face, that kind of massage high you get after. And I think I was floating on clouds for the next 3 days of after my massage. It really was almost life changing because you don't know how important releasing toxins and releasing stuff out of your body is important to your mental health and mental clarity and your sleep and your digestion. And something that can be so simple can be so life changing and so important to your daily health. In short, it was truly life-changing for me. And I finally get it. I'm like, okay, I truly understand what I'm doing and why it is so popular and why so many people are seeking it out. And there's just not enough of us out here doing it. And I'm so honored and grateful to be one of those that are offering it.
Yeah, gosh, it's amazing that you were able to go and get treated yourself and just reaffirm that this is important stuff.
Yeah.
And you said there aren't many people or any people right now in Minnesota who are certified in this type of lymphatic drainage massage. Let's say there are even like massage therapists out there and they're like, actually, this is something I want to learn more about, or maybe I want to get certified. What training did you go through, and would you recommend that?
Absolutely. Starting with just my traditional massage training, so certification, 500 hours. And then I did a couple online trainings with lymphatic massage. And it's not necessarily a school you go to, it's all certifications, but really focusing on that aspect. And then I did it in person with Rebecca in LA, and 10 out of 10, hands down, and that she is absolutely amazing, very personable, really puts the two together, the physical, the mental, the psychological, and also the why your lymphatic system does what it does and how it affects your body. And it's truly a game changer learning from her. There's a lot of online, but I would say there's nothing that can compare to an in-person class, because you really need to be able to feel what you're doing and get that training with someone who has been doing it for over many years.
Yeah, and it's cool how you can tell when you're being trained by someone who really knows their stuff, and you can
Yeah.
feel so held in that wisdom and that knowledge, and it just helps you build your confidence. And yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad that you were able to actually meet Rebecca in person, work with her, get her support in this. And I can just tell you are just grinning cheek to cheek, just so happy. Clearly, this is a passion of yours. And with Lymph Lounge, your business, what would you say makes it different from other massage therapy locations or spaces? What makes Lymph Lounge?
Yeah, absolutely. So in basic, in short, all I do is lymphatic massage. I don't offer any other services. I really, when I embarked on this journey, when I found lymphatic massage, like I said earlier, I went all in. I said, this is it. This is, you feel that spark. You feel that this is what I'm meant to be doing. And I wanted to be the best at it. I wanted to know everything about it. I wanted to offer the highest standard, quality, everything to my clients. So that makes me different in the sense of, I don't, like I said, offer any other services. And that allows me to give the best to my clients and to truly know Brazilian lymphatic massage inside and out, know my clients inside and out, and help them have the best results. And then also with that, I do have a sauna. So when you finish your massage, you do get to have a 20-minute session in the sauna, and that just takes your detoxing to the next level. You detox on the table, you detox through my machine that I use throughout the massage, and then you get to sit in the sauna and just let it all out. So it really is truly an experience. And I really want all my clients to walk out and be like, wow, I needed that. I feel lighter. I feel like I let go a lot of stuff that was just in my body. And
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that sounds like such a treat to be able to
Yeah.
have just like that full release of all the stagnancy, right? All the things that are just being held in your body. And like you said, there is that connection to your mind too. So to be able to release all of the toxins and stagnancy has an impact then on your mental health and well-being and your clarity. Yeah, that's amazing. And how often would you say, or would you typically recommend clients come see you? Because I know just the gentle, like the 3 points on the body, that might be something to check in on daily. But with a full detox like that, how often would you say would make sense?
Yeah, so it really is up to the client and their goals. You can come in weekly, you can come in bi-weekly, you can come in every other month. As a practitioner, my goal is to meet you where you're at. So when you come in, we see what your goals are, what you're looking for. And I do recommend coming in more consistently at the beginning, because we're creating, in a sense, new pathways of detoxing in your body. We're getting a lot of stuff out, we're getting things moving. So that may look like you come in weekly for about a month, and then we taper it off to maybe every other week, and then get you to a maintenance level of once a month, every other month. But again, when using those tools at home and what I teach you in the massage room, and you take that with you and practice that at home, that is my goal, is to get you on a maintenance level so that you're doing all the work outside and you just come in for a nice, good detox every once in a while. But yeah, so it really varies, but the goal is to really get you on your own detoxing at home, and then just use me as a treat.
Yeah. What would you say is even like a small little one that you can even recommend or verbally explain over the podcast, like something people can do from home? I know you mentioned you don't have to be necessarily specific, but I don't know if there's something that you typically teach your clients.
Yes, legs up the wall. So every
Mm.
night at the end of the day, either lay on your bed or lay on the ground and put your legs up on the wall. I guess you could say 90-degree angle, doesn't have to necessarily be that straight, but do that for about 30 minutes. And what that does is all that fluid that has been sitting at the bottom of your legs, especially if you've been sitting all day or standing all day, it allows all that fluid to drain down to your ignagle, which is your groin area lymph nodes, and then process it out. That is something that we should be doing every single day, and I guarantee you'll feel a difference when you stand up after that, after just sitting with your legs up the wall for 30 minutes. It's really great and can be a huge help in kickstarting your lymphatic system every day.
Wow. So 30 minutes is what you recommend for legs up the wall?
Yeah, between 20 and 30 minutes, fit it in. I like to say that because it's like a good episode on Netflix. So you can just squeeze it right into your Netflix routine at night, or that's about an episode. Hook onto that a little easier, but that is what in general is recommended.
Oh, nice. Because, yeah, I usually do that for maybe a minute, but
Yeah,
it sounds like, yeah, maybe a little longer next time.
yeah, yes. About 20, 30 minutes in between there. Start with 20 and then go from there. Yeah.
Is that how long it takes for everything to drain down then?
I would say in theory, can't necessarily gauge it, but yes, that's been the standard of what everyone is, the conciseness of it.
Yes, of the communal knowledge.
Yes, communal knowledge. There you go. That's probably a better word.
That's great. That's something simple. You can just watch a final show or read on your back or do whatever you need to do. Just drain your legs and feet. But if a listener is interested in working with you, how do they get started?
Yes, so they can visit my website, lymphlounge.co, and then that's also on Instagram as well. And you can look at my information there, see if it aligns with you, and then you can book an appointment. I really do to focus on intake and what your goals are at our first session. So I really, if you come in and you're like, I have no idea what this is about, don't worry. Like, you can always feel free to email me, but just know we will talk about it all at your first session, and you will leave with all the knowledge you need. And yeah, we just go from there. But booking online is the best way to get in.
Perfect. And I know you also are offering a special for
Mhm.
listeners of the podcast. You want to share a little bit about that?
Yes, now through the end of the year, I'm offering a special, so it's $195 for new clients. I really want to be able to allow everyone to have an opportunity to try this, to see if it's right for them and really experience it. Like I said, it is an experience, and it is something that takes both our effort and my clients' effort to make it beneficial. So yeah, you can just book through my website and do the new client special and come check it out for yourself.
Awesome. And all the links, all of the information that we've talked about will be in the show notes for you to reference. What would you say is one takeaway that you hope listeners learn about lymphatic massage as they leave this conversation?
Yes. Top of the mind is just love your lymph. It is so vital to every aspect of your body, physically, mentally, emotionally. There's so much around the lymphatic system that we don't know how deeply it's connected to everything in our body. And simplify it, make it simple. Going on a 30-minute walk every day pumps all your everything lymphatic wise. And just doing simple things at home can make all the difference. So it doesn't have to be big changes, just really simplify it, make it easy, pick up a couple habits that you know are going to benefit your lymphatic system, and keep those the rest of your life, because it truly is, I truly believe, and I've seen it and I've witnessed it, that this is what longevity is going to be created around and has been created around. And we're just touching the surface of how important it is to our lives and our health and all that. So
Yeah. So small lifestyle changes.
yeah.
And I love your lymph, right? Just to know, build awareness about what's going to be helpful to you. It's just amazing how many things are influenced by your lymphatic system and how important it is.
Yes, yes.
But Macy, thank you so much for joining us today, for sharing your passion, your wisdom, and for just doing what you do to take care of others.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for listening to the Well Connected Twin Cities podcast. Did you learn something new? Did you feel that spark of hope and excitement for what is possible? Because so much is possible. Tell us about it in a review on Apple Podcast. Not only would we absolutely love hearing from you, but these reviews help our ratings and help other curious minds like you find this resource. We are always better together. Thank you again, and see you next time.